Well, I did get ahead a couple of times after that, but Alan won that last frame this afternoon. I was not too impressed with that one, though.
What?
First chance Maguire, and it's a very good one. See, there's 5 or 6 open reds in play already. Black nicely in the open, pink potable, so very early on. This is a nice chance just to get his arm going this evening session.
9. $17.
Deserved that because he hit the pack
23.
absolutely perfectly. Already looks like he's moving around the table a bit quicker this evening.
29. $35.
Going along nicely so far. Got that cue ball on a string.
41.
Didn't see much of Stephen today really in the scoring department. Was bits and pieces from him. A few clearances to keep him in the match.
42. $50. $58. 66.
This red will mean Mark Allen won't come back to the table.
74.
Also, big break on here. Takes all blacks with his remaining reds. Got a chance for 140. That'll take the highest break outright.
$82.
Nicely played shot there again from Stephen. Give himself plenty of
89.
options there. Plenty of room for error. So a good
Nice.
chance here to take the highest break and open up this evening's session with a total clearance. Once you get to the final session of the tournament, it's then got a great chance of holding on. So this could be an expensive evening for Judd Trump, even though he's not involved.
Well, we had 22 centuries in the Tour Championship last year. This will be the 21st this year, and it'll be Maguire's 8th. What a way to start the final session, the most important session of the week. Can't really get better than that, and as Joe says now, a chance to get his hands on the full 10,000 for the high break.
$106.
No reason now why he shouldn't. Snooker players can be quite finicky when it comes to making big breaks, and that's exactly how you want them on a total clearance. All the colours on their spots. Always a sign that the break's been made exceptionally well, and all the colours remain on their spots at the end. So nothing between him now and a 139 total clearance.
114.
So it'll be 10,000 for the high break if he wins. It's 150,000 plus the 100,000 coral bonus plus guaranteed 12.5 for the champion of champions. Never played a more lucrative match, Steve Maguire.
170.
He's had worse weeks, Dave.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Considering he wasn't in this tournament originally, if it had been played in its original slot in March, Ding Junhui would have been playing.
121.
Bottom line is, from the start of the event against Neil Robertson, he's played very, very well. He's looked determined.
126.
This has been his first chance in this frame to score, and just look what he's done. Pink and black for the highest break of the week.
$132.
Well, can you start a session of snooker better than that? 139 total clearance, the highest break of the Tour Championship. Stephen Maguire back in front here in Milton Keynes. He leads Mark Allen by 5 frames to 4.
You've been there numerous times, Ken, on the verge of winning a title. Tell us the emotions you feel, the nerves you experience.
Well, it's, you know, the goosebumps, as I said, the adrenaline, maybe getting excited. And he wants to win this quickly. He doesn't want to, you know, let his opponent win a couple of frames, because he will start to get a little bit twitchy. He'd like to put it to bed as soon as possible. But yeah, it's a great feeling. And particularly the way he's been playing, Phil. I mean, for him at the moment, the balls look very small and the pockets look very, very big. He's played much better this evening than he did this afternoon, but the way he's played all week has been marvellous. And indeed, the way Mark Allen has played up to this final has been sensational as well. But just goes to show in sport in general, like from one day to the next, how well Mark Allen played against Mark Selby to today. It's like night and day. That was a lovely shot.
The one thing in Allen's favour here, if he can get up ahead of steam, we know full well he can rattle through 5 frames in no time.
He just wanted to go into the side of them. It's gone slightly awry.
30.
It's a bit more tricky, this red. Played it very well. Yeah, well played.
36.
The individual shot highlight for Mark Allen today, the 3-ball plant he knocked in to start his 1-2-5 break in frame 6. But that shot wasn't a highlight. It was the opposite.
Yeah, good shot.
44.
I think if you can win this frame in one visit, Phil, and maybe the next frame in one visit, then it'll be an interesting how things will pan out from there, because of course we'll have an interval.
52.
Yeah, so the idea is win this in one visit, keep your
59.
opponent in his chair, and hopefully you get a first chance in the next frame, try and win it in one visit as well. Then there's
60.
a little bit of pressure on Steve Maguire. Still in the driving seat, but it may change the complexities of this match.
68.
This break will certainly help, and anyway, that's frame ball. And it'd be funny if he went on to beat Stephen Maguire's high break of 139 here as well.
76.
The break goes to 83, a
80.
possible 142. And by the way, if he makes a century, that would be the 22nd of the tournament, which would equal last year's. And bear in mind, last year's Tour Championship, semi-final and final were slightly lengthier than this year.
92.
And you can be rest assured Mark Allen knows what the high break is, because he definitely wants to stay on pink and black here to try and beat it. So still a possible 1-4-1 on.
98.
So if he takes a black with this red, he can afford a pink with the last red. And I think that's
99.
where he needs an angle on this black. It's a nice angle. He can stun behind the red. Yeah. Now, is it available up into the green pocket?
106.
Now he's trying to calculate. Yeah, he needs one pink with the last red for 140. Doesn't want to go for the blue. The red's in. Good shot. Needs the pink. Blue is no good to him. So pink and all the colours for a possible 140 in the high break. Oh, such a shame, Phil.
Well, I think Stephen Maguire doesn't hold that opinion. Really nice break from Mark Allen. Is it the start of a sustained fight back? We don't know. What we do know, he's got a frame on the board and this match is not over yet. 9-6 Maguire.